on over. Very good. Well, this is amazing. We are here in the lunchbox of the Morning Brew. You should come on down and check it out. This is Greg. He is making all kinds of amazing stuff with us. We're looking at all of the toppings here for what? Oh my gosh. Where did these come from?
This is what I was putting in before. I got all the croissants I bake right in the truck. So we have American cheese, provolone, cheddar, applewood bacon. This one item is what we call Albuquerque chicken croissant.
This smells wonderful. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision at home, because then you could smell how awesome this smells. It's beautiful. Oh, the green chili.
Hatch green chili.
Perfect. I love it. So tell us the story behind this food truck, because this is your second truck?
This is the second one. I've been doing this now for about 3 years. The first one I made myself. It was a 1977 Lazy Days camper, which I gutted and reconfigured similar to this one.
And this one looks like, this really looks to me like one of the shuttles
it
that
actually
would have been taking
is
you to the airport.
The shuttle bus from the Hyatt Tamaya.
Oh, that's amazing. Because it's still got all of the air door controls, and you left all the switches for the amazing air conditioner here.
Yeah, the air conditioner is awesome.
That probably helps when these hot ovens are
roaring
back here.
Yeah, because I got the big convection oven, and then I also have a 2-bay steam table.
Wait,
so.
How did you get this 2-bay steam table back here? This thing's...
That came through the door, but the oven, I had to take 2 windows out and cut some steel and use my buddy's forklift to put it in, because it weighs about 400 pounds.
Oh my God! So you just cut a hole in the side of the truck?
Well, there was 2 windows. I took the windows out and then cut the steel brace and then just welded it back in when it was finished.
Wow! Because it seems like most of the food trucks we see are a little more,
generally
piecemeal.
Those the P30s, I think they call them, kind of like the potato chip truck or FedEx truck. Those are nice. They're nice and roomy. This one's a little snug.
Actually, this is bigger than the kitchen in my house.
This
is great.
It works well. I don't have to walk too far to do anything.
Right, no doubt. Well, what do you guys make here at the Lunchbox? I know you guys have been voted as the #1 food truck. What, 2 years in a row?
2 years in a row. 2014, and we just got it again this year.
And what do you make with it so popular? What's the most popular thing you guys do?
This one right here.
This right here.
The Albuquerque chicken croissant. But mainly, I do daytime. I do 3 days. The research in Eubank, which is basically
over there by the base, by
City
Labs. Yeah.
I do Wednesdays there. There's trucks every day there. Thursday I do the UNM Hope Building, which is 933 Bradbury. That's a Thursday, and then
you're doing Red Door Brewery on Mondays.
Red Door Brewery Monday nights. Yeah, actually I didn't get home until about 11:30 last night, so this was a rough one.
And then I know that you guys are. You said that people call you all the time to show up somewhere on a weekend, but
Events,
you're booked.
Yeah, we're booked pretty much for the weekends almost until November.
That's unbelievable.
This weekend we have the Makers Fair,
right?
Which is at Balloon Museum.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I believe it's 11 to, I wrote it down, 11 to 5. And
well, I think more importantly is, what did the Maker Fair guys, do they say, hey, we want you to come and let us make the sandwiches ourselves?
That would be a bad idea. No,
right?
I'm just there to sell the food. There's all different crafters there. It's a pretty neat event.
See, I know every chef has a real concept for their kitchen. What is your big concept? What did you come up with and say, this is my food truck will be?
Well, it's fresh. I mean,
yeah.
I bake the bread in the truck every morning.
Right, and the croissants are right up here. They smell beautiful.
I do white and wheat sub roll. I do flatbread. So my whole thing is fresh. I make my own potato salad. All the veggies I shop every morning.
Where do you even find avocados that look that beautiful?
I get most of the stuff I get from Sprouts.
Oh.
So like the tomatoes, the lettuce, all the avocados I buy in the morning for that day. I don't buy a whole case for the whole week. So generally everything that I'm using is fresh that morning.
That's cool.
My bread's fresh that morning.
Very cool.
Like this dish, this is a chicken breast, natural fresh chicken breast. I poach it and then I slice it on the slicer.
Oh.
So some of the other stuff we do, meatball sub is real popular. It's my wife's grandmother's meatball recipe. She won't even tell me what it is. I do a smoked pork, barbecued smoked pork. And then I do a bunch of specials every week. Like this week I'm going to be having a Atlanta Coca-Cola brisket, which is a brisket that's been marinated in Coca-Cola, and then it has a Coca-Cola tomato sauce with it.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
That's going to be coming
So
out
where
tomorrow.
did you learn to cook? How did you become a chef?
I went to the Culinary Institute of America.
Oh, the
which
CIA.
is up in Hyde Park, New York.
Of course.
I graduated in '83, and then from there I was a chef up in Waterville Valley ski area.
Mhm.
Right out of school, I graduated on a Friday and was a chef on a Monday.
Wow.
And
That quickly.
I worked there for a few years. I worked all over Connecticut, New Hampshire.
So what brought you here to Albuquerque?
My wife and I were actually moving we were going to go to Phoenix. We had friends living there. And we stopped here to visit a friend and never left.
That's
so
not
it's
bad.
The virtual land of entrapment.
It is. Well, it ends
That
up.
was almost 20 years ago.
Wow. That's very.
Yeah, we love it here. It's great.
And how is the food truck business? I mean, is this the kind of thing that's better than you thought it would be when you went into it?
Because I do the bread and the way I prepare my stuff, because I do it daily, it's a lot of work. I mean, I
I'm
use
sure.
pretty much a 12 to 14-hour day. But it's proven itself with the awards that we won and all that. I love it. It's
Yeah.
great because I get to talk to the customer as opposed to a restaurant where you're stuck in the kitchen.
Right.
It's a lot of work, but I like it better than a restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. So this is the main thing you make, but I noticed you had pizzas on the menu and everything else.
I do. For the breweries, I change the menu up a little bit, more of a brew pub type menus. Like last night at the Red Door, I had a pepperoni flatbread pizza. I had smokehouse chili cheese potato wedges. Again, fresh. I bake everything right here in the truck. Meatball subs.
Very cool.
I do a really good smoked barbecue pork.
So there's a little bit of romanticism right now about food trucks, and the
It's
idea
actually
is that really a thing?
Albuquerque's gotten great. When I first started, I think there was probably about 100 or so, trucks similar to this, and I think it's probably closer to 200 now. I think a lot of that is due to the different groups. Like the main one is ABQ Food Trucks.
Right, and they promote the Wednesday
Pat
food
Humph,
truck
he
event.
does. He's actually the one that pretty much got that whole Food Truck Tuesdays on the plaza. He's worked with the mayor directly and now the city's pretty much really behind us as far as food trucks.
Excellent. Well, we're going to see what some of this tastes like. We'll be back in a couple of seconds on the Morning Brew. I'm going to have Monica explain to us why this is probably a pretty healthy meal too. More or less.
Yeah, maybe without the croissant.
Oh, those are great olives. We'll be back in a couple of
Calamatas.
seconds.
So
This is good.